Hey everybody. So I am working on getting things ready for a vendor event, but I thought I would come live while I'm doing it just to kind of explain a little bit about Pink Zebra and what I can do with the wax melt sprinkles. We have many different products. You can see a few back here. We have room sprays. Over here we have multi-purpose wipes, we have multi-purpose cleaner spray, we have body lotion, hand soap, I'm not sure, we have body wash, we have body oil that you can use after you towel off to help lock in the moisture. Again, like I said, we do have body lotion spray as well, and it is a 360 turn, so you can be spraying and like spray your back upside down. I love that feature because I don't know about you, but it's hard for me to reach my back with lotion, and I love the body lotion spray, and we have a lot of great scents in that one too. So and we have diffuser oil if you have a diffuser. Right now, let me tell you a couple scents that I'm working on. So I am working on fragrances for my vendor event, which is next Saturday in Scott City at the small town market. I have posted, but I will repost the flyer so you can see times if you're interested in coming by. I have seen sneak peeks of different vendors that are going to be there, and there is a lot of different variety, a lot of fun vendors, food vendors. I saw they had somebody's coming with permanent jewelry. Somebody has like signs they make. I know like last year there was a lady that did t-shirts, and I'm not sure if she's coming this year because they're still posting. But if you go to Small Town Market, they have a Facebook group, and you can see different vendors that are coming. So what I am bringing is my wax melt sprinkles. They are little dots of wax that you can blend in your wax warmer. I am gonna have some blends available. What I'm making right now, I am making some little kits that you can just like grab and go if you want to just kind of try. I'm gonna have little sniffers available, and sorry, I just got back from helping Amanda move into her apartment last night, and I'm trying to get this stuff done, so I have kind of a hot mess going on. So apologies, but I just wanted to jump on. So I'm gonna have sniffers available of what is in these boxes, so you can just open them. That way you don't have to open up the bags individually. You just kind of give them a little shake. This one I love so much. Let me grab. So I do still have some in that I can just do bags of, but let me tell you, this one I have called Cozy Nights in Cape Haven. Let me find. So Cozy Nights in Cape Haven, it includes the fragrances of Summer Romance, Vacation, Sea Salt and Vanilla, and Cozy Blanket. I have this one upstairs in my warmer right now. And if you guys don't know about nose blind, so when you are using fragrance in your home, you should switch it up, because if you are only smelling the one particular fragrance at any one time, and that's all you're smelling like all day, you don't have any other fragrances in your home, this is just like one and done, you could go nose blind to this, which means other people, if they come into your home, they're gonna smell it. But if that's all you ever smell, then chances are you're gonna start, it's not gonna be as strong to you, or you're not gonna be able to smell it as well, because you might go nose blind. So the key when you're fragrancing your home is to mix it up, have different fragrances going. We have like plug-in wall diffusers that you can use. Those you just plug into your wall, you pour in the fragrance oil. You can when you turn it on, it's a little night light and it will fragrance your home. You can do that. We have just regular diffusers that you put in water and a few drops of oil. We have the wax melt sprinkles that you can melt in a wax warmer or in a simmer pot. And you can just fragrance your home a lot of different ways. So what I have going upstairs in my living room right now is this Cozy Nights in Cape Haven. It is just a clean but soft. It is a soft, clean. You can smell like the floral. It's just like like if you go step outside on a summer night and you can smell some flowers. And this one does have sea salt and vanilla, so it would be more of like a coastal, beachy, you know, you can kind of smell the, I don't know, the ocean with the sea salt and vanilla, the ocean with floral, and it's just a really pretty, clean, light, but not like, you can just smell a blend of all of them. It's not like overpowering in any one thing. And I have this upstairs. I did have it upstairs. I changed out my wax melts, and I mean, I could still smell it, but I wanted to make sure I was getting the full effect. So since I was gone for a couple days helping Amanda, I'm like, I'm gonna put this back in there. Now down here, I have my, and I don't know what I think I put it over there. I have Cedar and Cypress Air Care. I love that fragrance too. Any of our Air Care Plus line, that's gonna help eliminate odor. It's not that I have odor down here where I'm working, but I just love the fragrance of the Cedar and Cypress. But if you do have problems, like maybe you have pets, or you have a kid with stinky shoes, or, you know, something like cooking smells, you've made something that's kind of lingering in your house, you know, it smelled amazing at the time you were making it. It smelled, you know, and tasted amazing when you ate it. But now your house just kind of smells like, you know, grease or, you know, fishy or, you know, something that you've been cooking. Any of our Air Care Plus line is great to help eliminate odor. So it encapsulates and gets rid of that odor. But, so I have that down here. I'm smelling that. When I go upstairs, I smell the Cozy Nights in Cape Haven that I have blended. And this one is really pretty too. It very looks like coastal. It has like the kind of a beige and the blues. This one is really good. And again, I do have some that I could make bags of if you are interested in those. But to the small town market in Scott City, I am bringing, let me set this to the side. I am bringing a collection of things I've made. So you can use any of these fragrances by themselves, or you can blend them to get something different. And again, like I said, with the Cozy Nights, sometimes maybe something is too overwhelming for you. If it's too much fresh and clean, or if it's too floral, or, you know, any of those, too fruity, you can kind of blend it with other things to bring down some of the fragrances. Or if you want to heighten some of them, you know, you can blend things that have like one of the same notes in it, and then it's going to, you know, make that one a little more heightened. So we can do that too. So anyway, so this one, it is the Cozy Lane collection. As I said, it's going to have a Cozy Nights in Cape Haven. In all of these blend boxes, you're going to get a scoop, and you're going to get a sample of this month's June Scent Flirt. This month's June Fragrance of the Month, which just started today. It's called Blue Banana and Aloe, and you're going to get a sample of that too. The Blue Banana and Aloe, it is sweet banana, dewy aloe, and tangerine. This one is, to me, it reminds me of banana. I saw the blue. I said blueberry. Banana Laffy Taffies. It just smells like banana Laffy Taffies to me. It's really good. And it would be really good with any of our like tropical. We have different tropical fragrances that you could blend with this. So maybe I'll do that. Maybe in these collections, I will put the blue banana and aloe, but I'm also going to grab one of our other tropical fragrances. I'm not sure what yet because I'm just coming up with this idea at the moment, but I'm going to blend it. I mean, I'm going to do another sample of one of our tropical other fragrances, and then you can use them separately, or if you want to combine them in your warmer, you can do that too. I think I'm going to do that. So those will be available in the collection boxes that you'll be able to use. So you can make your own blend or you can use the fragrances separately. So the next thing, we have Cozy Nights. The next one that we have in the box that I have available is Sunset in Raspberry Cove. This one has Blush Dahlia, so that's going to be that floral. Berry Crush and Radiant Raspberry Air Care Plus. So again, this is going to have an Air Care Plus in it. But it also is just a really good raspberry fragrance. Let me find, I think I have a spoon for that made already too. Okay, so this one is the Sunset in Raspberry Cove. And these are just my own blends, my own names for the blends. So some people, if you've seen Pink Zebra, some people are going to have maybe the same fragrances together, but they're going to call it something different. But this one is very fruity, but it has like the undertones of that dahlia in it too. And to me, the dahlia by itself is too overwhelmingly floral. It's like to me, it's like a dark floral. It's called Blush Dahlia. I don't know. It has dark berries, juicy fruit, and black orchid. So the Blush Dahlia, it has fruit notes in it, but it also has black orchid. And that is a very, like, kind of a dark floral scent to me. But when you brighten it up, and again, the Blush Dahlia does have fruit notes in it. But when you put it all together with the one that I have done, with more fruit, it's just a really pretty blend. You can smell kind of the floral, but it's not like a super deep floral. It's just a really good blend of the floral and the fruit. So that's in there too. And then last but not least, I was just starting to put that into containers. And so that's why I wanted to jump on and kind of just show you what I was doing. The last one that I'm putting in there is going to be Orchard Bay Cafe. It has blueberry waffles, cherry bomb, lemon meringue pie, and apple cherry crisp. So it is like a fruity bakery. This one, I don't know, it's just really good. You have the fruity, all the fruit in there with the bakery. It's just, it smells like you're going into a cafe that serves mainly, you know, like decadent desserts. I don't know. I really like this one. And it's really pretty too, with the red and the blue and the yellow. So all of our bags of fragrance, they are going to give you between 95 and 100 hours of fragrance. And on the bag itself, it says 3.75 ounces. I always make sure there's at least 4 ounces in each one. So I think I still need quite a bit. But I always make sure, even if you go to my shows, I bring my scale. And that way we can weigh it and make sure that we're giving you at least 4 ounces of fragrance. Yep, that one is 4.2. So sometimes you're going to get a little bit more, which is fine, unless it doesn't want to shut. But this one is just very pretty and fruity looking and just fruity bakery smelling. So that one will be in there too. So you're going to get, in the collection, you're going to get 3 bags. You're going to get a spoon or a scoop. I dropped a couple on the table here. You're going to get the scoop, and then you're also going to get a couple samples in there too. Like I said, you'll get the blue banana, and then I got to figure out what tropical will be really good with it, and then we can mix that too. So that is what I'm working on for those. So let me keep working on the bags. But if you guys ever have, and I'm also going to get smaller labels. I either had some that I was afraid were too small, or these are too big. So I'm going to have to get some different ones. But when I am making these for the vendor event, I didn't have anything else. And I just want to get these made. I got some stuff this week that I have to do. And so today and tomorrow are going to be the couple of days that I can really get ready for my vendor event, because I want everything to be ready to go out the door, so I can load up Friday. So in your wax warmer, you can use any wax warmer you want if you have a different wax warmers. The wax warmers that we sell, they are going to be the optimal temperature for melting. These are wax, soy wax melts. I don't know why I think I'm having allergy issues because my nose keeps itching. But we are having, all of our soy is soy wax melts. All of our products are non-toxic for pets and people. So if anybody gets into it, grandbabies, babies, animals, dogs, cats, it's not going to hurt them. They are soft soy wax for the wax melt. And any of our other products, they're also non-toxic, so they're not going to hurt you. If anybody would try to ingest the wax melt because it smells good, it's not going to taste good because it is soy, but it's not going to hurt them. So the scoop that I provide for you, you're going to use about 3 scoops per wax warmer, depending upon the size of your wax warmer. So like I have a simmer light going, and 3 scoops would be a lot in the simmer light. My simmer pot upstairs, I do have 3. But in my simmer light, I only had probably like 2 heaping scoops. But I didn't want to go overboard. Now, being that it is the soy, it will contrast in a freezer. So once you have let your wax solidify, if you want to change fragrances and your wax is solidified, you can pop your dish in the freezer for like 10 minutes and the soy is going to contract and it's going to just slide right out of your dish. If you want to change them without unplugging, if it's still liquid form, you can drop in a few cotton balls into your soy and it'll just soak it up for you, and then you can throw those away. Or you can, sometimes with those, like once the wax is solidified a little on those cotton balls, you could put it like in the bottom of a trash can if you still have fragrance in it, and it'll help like fragrance those up too. Okay, and then I think I'm gonna have to make a little more because I need 1 more bag. So let's make a little bit more. I gotta find my recipe card because I don't remember. I guess it's on here. Never mind. I forgot I wrote it on here. but I'm probably going to have to go search for things. So give me a second. All right, we need and some of this I already have set aside for my vendor event too, so I might have to go to my other containers to find it all. And some of the other stuff I'm organizing, so it's kind of all over the place because I'm trying to reorganize things. Okay. So we already have some going. So I'm just going to do maybe a couple of each. So the first one, like I said, for our Orchard Bay Cafe, we are doing blueberry waffles. That is sweet waffles, vanilla, sugar, and blueberries. And put a couple. Let me get my little spoon thing out of here until I mix it up. That was blueberry waffles, and I love the blueberry waffles. I have combined different blueberry scents that we have. Like we have blueberry lavender, blueberry waffles. Those together are amazing if you love blueberry. Okay, then we have cherry bomb. It is tart cherry, tropical pineapple, and sugared citrus. I think I took my open one over there for my vendor event stuff. Sometimes the little tabs on these things do not want to come off. Okay. Oh, I don't know where it's hidden in there, so we'll just use a different scoop. And I make a mess. I get little dots of wax everywhere. That's okay, because then I have a collector bin over here that I collect them all. And when you just get little bits and pieces of all these different fragrances together, it smells so good because you get different notes of everything. So even like just the whole mashup of everything. And I still have to figure out what I'm going to call it. But once we get enough, then we can start putting, you can get some of that too, which is just like a mash of everything. Okay, I didn't tell you what this one is. This one is lemon meringue pie. It is lemon custard, sugared crust, and toasted meringue. This is my favorite lemon one that we have right now because it just is like lemon, like I said, lemon meringue. I love this one because I don't like overwhelming, unless I'm making maybe like a lemonade, like a strawberry lemonade fragrance or something like that, then a stronger lemon is okay, but I just like that one because it's just kind of a bakery, sweet but not overpowering lemon. And then the last one we're going to put in here is apple cherry crisp. It is baked apple, cherry pie, and sugared spice. This one also would be good like in the fall with like some extra cinnamon with it. Okay. So, and our wax melts, because they're non-toxic, they are asthma and allergy friendly. So this is not what I'm allergic to. It's that time of year, so I wake up and my allergies are bothering me. So it has nothing to do with these, because I had these long before I had the pink zebra. And this doesn't bother me. Like if I go into other stores, like Yankee or something like that, it's just over the top. Like it starts to give me a headache, you know, and that kind of thing. And with these, never. I don't ever get headaches with these. And, you know, when I'm playing in them and mixing them around and stuff, I have all these different fragrances, and I can't go into those stores without almost immediately, you know, like getting a headache, or with these, I don't have that problem because they are asthma, allergy, migraine friendly. And I do challenge you, if you do have any of those issues, like you get migraines, headaches when you normally smell fragrances, when people have candles going at their houses or whatever, I would challenge you to try a bag of our wax melts and see if you have that problem. And there are some that are stronger than others. So if you want to start with, you know, a more mild fragrance, we can definitely do that. But I challenge you to try these. If you've never tried pink, I am making a mess. If you've never tried pink zebra, today is not the day here. Anyway, I challenge you to try pink zebra if you've never tried pink zebra and you are susceptible to migraines and things like that when you smell strong fragrances. I don't know, this one is just so pretty. And it's so good. I think I need just a little bit more. Oh, and I need to remember to leave enough so I can make a sampler too. All right, so those collections will be available. The Cottage Lane collection, as I've coined it, they will be available in Scott City. I think I only have that I've made 4 of them. So I have 4 of those available. I might put a few more in there. So again, I will have sniffers of all of these available. And I might do an extra, I might do another collection. I've thought about it, but I haven't decided what all fragrances I would want to put in it. Okay. So there is your Orchard Bay Cafe fragrance sampler, sniffer. So I'm getting all those made as well. All these extras that have fallen out. I know those belong in there, so I can put those back in there. I should have enough for a sample, so we'll make a sample. So when you make a purchase from me, whether it just be a bag of something or any of our other fragrance items, like I said, we have bath items, we have cleaning items, the wax melts, room spray, things like that. You always get a sample of the wax melts from me. Make sure I'm writing correctly what it's called here. Hold on. And after all this craziness settles down, so in about a week, after my vendor event, because right now with my vendor event stuff, half of my fragrances are over here, half of them are in boxes over there. Some of my products, my warmers and things are in boxes over there, so it's really hard. But I will start going live more so that I can show you all the good things. But we can make blends and single scents, and I don't have to worry about half of them being tucked away in boxes over there. My samples, you always get at least half an ounce worth. All right. Anyway, so you do get samples also. And then when I find all these random sprinkles everywhere, I put them in my sprinkle collector. And this one you can just smell all sorts of different fragrances, and they really smell good all together too. Just like a whole mashup of everything. But we'll start getting more of those put together too. Just like, I guess this is not going to be enough for a full sample even. So we're just going to dump the rest of this in the overflow section. Dig them out of there so I can make some other blends. So let's figure out what we want to blend with the banana. What's going to be good with that. You can kind of see how I do that. Some of those just like to stick in there. Okay. All right, I am going to put a little bit of rubbing out. Woo! Just a little bit of rubbing alcohol in there, because this is my little blender container. But if you just put a little rubbing alcohol, you can clean up any wax residue. Especially if you've made something with like strong fragrances. That helps so that you're not blending other random fragrances. Okay, we're gonna let that dry out. All right, let's see. Let's do some blue banana and aloe. Let me put these over here back. Again, I have a mess going on. I'm just gonna set these to the side. I have a mess going on because I'm trying to organize, but then I decided to come live as well. Okay, let's see. Let's do, what does this one all have in it? Banana, aloe, and tangerine. So that one has tangerine too. That one might be good with it. Let's see. I have one over here, I think, that might be good too. Let me look. Okay. Watch me climb over everything as I'm trying to get organized. Like I said, I am trying to get organized for like doing live selling, but yet I'm still in a transition of trying to decide what I want to bring to my vendor event. So I kind of have piles everywhere. And then I decided to make this video. Okay, so let's try. We're going to try to mix a few things and see what we think. I don't think I think this is a good one. Okay, so the blue banana and aloe, sweet banana, dewy aloe, and tangerine. You will get a sample of that for sure. And then I have Capri Breeze. it has tangerine in it, so I think it's going to really help bring out that tangerine. Sweet grapefruit and floral breeze. So we're going to try those two together. And then with the blue banana, we will try the jelly beans, which is sunny mandarin, sugared strawberry, and sparkling peach. So let's see which one we like together with that. And again, if you buy the collection, you will get a sample of each. And so then you can decide if you want to blend them or burn them separate. I like to just grab about 6 of each one and see what they smell like together. If I like the fragrance, then I'll do a few more just to make sure that I like it together. Now this one might be a good one with it because this one, my Capri Breeze, is a stronger scent. And I think it's going to help with that banana. Because sometimes, you know, like if you blend something with banana, banana is very overpowering. So this one might be a good one with that and kind of help really even out the two fragrances. Okay, so we're going to mix these two around a little bit. Just to kind of get the oils out a little bit. I might like that. I do kind of like that. Okay. Let me try it with this other one and see which one I like better. So let's get some banana. And then we're going to get some of this jelly beans. And of course, the jelly beans were a part during our Easter collection. So we do have different types of the wax melt sprinkles. We have 3 different collections. We have the signature collection, the seasonal collection, and a limited collection. So a signature collection is going to be something that we always have, like your amaretto cream. I'm not even sure what all. I know Fireside Vanilla. I would have to look through some of them. Right off the top of my head, I cannot think. But those are ones that we always have. The signature collection are fragrances that you can always get no matter what time of year. We're always going to have them. The seasonal are going to be ones that sometimes they have, like I said, cute names like Jelly Bean. I think this one might have been a limited. The limited ones are going to be ones that are like just right at Easter, or, you know, just for a short time. Sometimes the limited one are going to be ones they can only get so much raw material for. So it's only going to be kind of a, you know, once it's out, it's out. You know, we only have so much available. Once it sells out, it's gone. The seasonal, we know that we're going to be guaranteed for like a whole season. So, you know, summer or the winter fragrances, we're going to be able to get those for that whole season. Whereas the limited might be just more for like a holiday. We only have this much. This is all we have. Seasonal, we can keep purchasing it during that season, but then it's going to run out. And then the signature, we always have. Okay, so this one's really pretty together. Purple and light blue. Okay, so Jelly Bean and the blue banana. I almost like that one better. This one is good, but it is a darker. It's a darker, I guess it would be that Floral Breeze. So maybe not so much darker, but it's like the, kind of like the tart of the grapefruit. More of a tart with that grapefruit. It's just not as, with the blue banana, I want more of a bright, I guess. I'm looking for a brighter fragrance together. And I think with this Jelly Bean, which has the mandarin, sunny mandarin, sugared strawberry, and sparkling peach, I really like that blend together. Okay, so let's try this. So we're going to get a scoop of each and try a bigger amount of each now, since we've smelled a very small selection. So when I'm doing this and I am trying fragrances out, I'm going to make sure I get more of an even scoop for that. And then we're going to do more of an even scoop of this, just so it's about equal parts. And then we're going to shake it up now that we have a bigger part, just to make sure that is something we like. Okay. I really like this one as I spill it all over myself. The banana is not too overpowering. If banana is, you know, if you like banana but you don't want to just smell banana. And with the jelly bean, with that sunny mandarin and the strawberry and peach, I think it's just that extra, those extra fruity notes. Oh, that one's good. Okay, so we are going to, if you get a collection, and I'll see if I can make a few more so that I don't just have 4. But you're going to get a blue banana and aloe, and then you're also going to get a jelly bean, and you can mix those two. That is amazing. Holy moly. Okay, so then we're going to have to come up with a name for that recipe, because I want to save that recipe. So let's come up with the name of a recipe for that. I like that a lot. Okay, I'm going to make some samples of this, but I am going to move it out of the way here for a minute. Now, the banana is the fragrance of the month. You can go in now and find that on my regular website. If you go to overtherainbowks.com, so overtherainbowkansas.com, the top link will be my live blends, so what I have in my own inventory, and then the second link goes to the Pink Zebra home section. Now, you can't get jelly bean anymore because that was just a limited fragrance, but you can get the blue banana. So you could get the blue banana, and then if you're interested in the jelly bean, you could let me know and I could get you a bag of that. All right. Let me and we can always make something similar to jelly bean because I have the notes. Like I said, sunny mandarin. So we have different citrus ones. Strawberry, sugared strawberry. I do have strawberry and sparkling peach. So sometimes you can make some, even if like a certain fragrance isn't available anymore, you can still kind of make up your own blend to smell similar if we run out. Let's see. I was going to look up the blue banana, if I can spell it right. It is available in a room spray and a diffuser oil as well. So if you like the banana and you want to just have a banana fragrance, you can do that like in a room spray or the oil. Okay, then we are going to go figure out a name. So I like to put it in the Chat GPT to help me come up with names with the fragrances that are in things. So like this one, we're going to say, come up with a name for a fragrance that has sunny mandarin, sugared strawberry, sparkling peach. Because sometimes if I'm working on a theme, like I can make something up, you know, that maybe would go with that theme or something. But if I'm just kind of making up a recipe for something and I'm not really sure what to call it, this might help. Okay, sparkling peach. So that's all of our jelly bean. And then we're going to put sweet banana. Oh my gosh. Dewy aloe and tangerine. Let's see what it comes up with. Sometimes they're pretty good. It's fun. And then I'm going to get my little recipe card so I can, once we figure out what we're putting in it. Okay. So like it comes up with ideas like sun-kissed smoothie, citrus splash and strawberry drizzle, peach paradise pop, tropical taffy glow, fruit shine fizz, golden grove glow, banana breeze, mandarin meadow mist, sweet sun. Okay, here we go. Here's some more playful options. Strawberry sunrise, tangerine twist, glowberry punch. Let's do, I kind of like the sun-kissed smoothie with all those different ones in there. Oh, I don't want that. I want my pen. So let's write that down. So then when we get more jelly bean back in, this would be a great one together. Okay, sun-kissed smoothie. So we're going to put a blue banana and aloe. And I don't know, like I said, this is our fragrance of the month. So we might not ever come out with that fragrance again. Or we might have other different banana fragrances. But I know that these fragrances all go together well. So by putting them in a recipe card, at least that's going to help give me ideas for other things that I know worked well. Or if you say, hey, what was that one that you blended with the banana and the jelly beans, you know? Okay. That'll work. Let's make some samples of that. Okay. So let me get some samples of this. I need smaller smaller little labels. So I'm just going to do 4 of each at the moment. And then I think I have smaller labels upstairs that maybe I can just, instead of writing on each one of these, I can just stick them on there. Okay, so we're going to do banana and aloe in 4, and then jelly bean in 4. And you can blend them together or keep them separate. I just love this one. It's so good and so pretty. So pretty. So I'm going to do like a scoop and a half of each. And then you can blend them, and that will give you your 3 scoops. And that is how we do it. All right. I might actually, let's see, I did one of each in there, right? So let's just do, just so I have this sample that that I made when I blended them together, and I'll have enough for my wax warmer, whatever warmer I want to put it in. All right, and then let's do little samples of our jelly bean. And this one, just by itself, it's just a very bright citrus. I really like that one too. Well, not just citrus, because it has strawberry and peach, but it's like sparkling peach, so it kind of just has that sparkling fragrance with it that makes it brighter. And they're just so cute together. So you get those two samples if you get the collection that I have right now. So they will be at the Scott City Vendor Market, small town market. And I might throw something extra, another extra in there. I had thought about, because I do have like some pens that are like summery, that I thought I might throw one of those in there as well. All right, those are made. And I'll put those in there as well. Perfect. I just kind of make myself a little sample here so I know. Let me grab a pen. That'll be a nice little collection. So I'm going to try to make some more of those right now. Let me see if I think I have enough of everything else to make a few more containers so that I can just have those grab and go if anybody's interested in them at the vendor market. These extras I will put in my little extra bin. So that's a little bit about how things work. It's really fun. Oh, I didn't put more of this in this one. I'm gonna put a scoop and a half of this in there as well. No, I just need another half scoop, right? Yeah, another half scoop. There we go. So that I can have a full scoop for my warmer. So get the Cottage Lane collection. Breathe in the charm of coastal cottage living at the vendor event next week. Get a sample of the banana and the jelly beans that you can put together, or you can blend or mix them together in your wax warmer. Oh, it smells good. So those samples will be in there. I think that's it for now. I just wanted to give you a little rundown of how things work. If you guys ever have any questions about anything, let me know. Again, we have all those different, and I don't think I have like the body wash and the body oil on my website, so I need to get those on there. I'll do that. And if you guys ever have any questions, or there's like a specific fragrance you like, that you've tried Pink Zebra and you want to know if I have it, and maybe most things I've listed on my website, but I think I do have some that kind of slipped through the cracks. I got them and I didn't put them on the website, so you can always ask there too. So I hope you all have a great day. I hope you enjoyed a little bit of the process of how I go about making blends and some of the things behind the scenes. Bye.